Yeah, this is not our only stop. Um, okay. Hi, everybody. I am Blake Cabot. I am the owner of facepaint.com. And I guess I'm the owner of Craze. So this is part of this excitement. So we are going to be demoing some of the split cakes that Linnea has created. So you don't get one chance at the bite of the apple, you get two. So um, we're going to have the split cakes this time, and she has a new palette that she brought out. So we're going to do that next week. So for those of you that want to see some fun products and some great colors, enjoy. Linnea, take it away.
Hello, everyone. So excited to show you some news from Craze. So, that I have created this flower bouquet palette before, and now all the color combinations have come in these ones. So you can get your favorites or buy them all and create some lovely designs with it. So today I'm going to show each and every one, and we will do some swatches and test them so you can see how they look like in real life.
Hello,
Okay,
Bianca.
where are you guys from? I always want to know.
Yeah. Well, that comes. Hello, hi. That's got to be Patty. Um, Bianca from Houston. Okay.
So I'm going to start with showing this one.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
California.
California love. So this one is called Rose Garden.
Birmingham, Alabama.
And as you can see, they are, how do you pronounce it, Blake? Is it domed?
Domed. Yep. Up in
Domed, thank you.
California.
Not doomed, domed. So,
Shreveport area.
hello.
Louisiana.
So these ones are domed, and that
It came from the
way it's
Berkshires.
very great to
Hello,
enjoy
College Station.
landing.
Whoop. Texas.
Hello.
Hello from
So,
Colorado.
hello.
I from Ireland. Linnea is one of my
Island,
favorite painters. Wisely, wisely. Utah.
Utah. Hello. Sending a lot of love to you all.
Chicago, Illinois.
So this one is called Rose Garden, and it is a perfect pink one
Ohio.
stroke to use on all your like roses or floral designs, and also for like princess
Hello,
crowns.
Pittsburgh. Hello, Pennsylvania. Lisa from Pennsylvania. Hello, Jacksonville.
Hello, hello. So I got this one like a couple of days ago from Soleil, and I love them.
I
It was
can't
a
hear
very
you
nice
well.
surprise. It was a very nice surprise. So I have already tested them a little bit, but I'm going to show you
Can you
live.
speak up, Linnea? I'm not hearing you well.
Okay, let me see if I can move my computer.
Yeah.
Do you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Great, great. So I have already tried some of those on just ordinary papers, just so I can show you some different things you can make with them. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
also going to do them live so you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me. Here is the rose garden.
Hello, Oakland,
So
Maryland.
it's very nice if you are having the dark on the outside or on the inside. So it's a very nice palette. So, and I can also show you that the pink in this, it has a little bit of UV in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very nice for those black light parties. Okay. And now I'm going to show you. Let's see. let me just take the board out.
Okay.
So I can show you first with the, I'm using a 1 inch, 1 stroke, just so I can show you the whole cake. But when I'm on the job, I usually go with this, that is 3/4 inch one. It's my favorite size. That way I can put it in the middle if I want both the bright and the dark. If I want a lighter flower, I can just go with these. And if I want something darker, I can go with these. Okay. But I'm going to show you with the big one. Starting to load it.
Okay.
So I'm just dipping my tip of my brush in water. If I need some more water, I'm just dipping the very tip of it in water. And if it is too much water, I just dab it on a towel to make it a little more dry, okay? Like this. Okay, let's see here. That's nice. And if you want something the opposite, let me show you.
Okay. Oh, you can't. Can you move this a little bit more in the center? Because all the people on Instagram, when you're drawing, more to the center. You're still off to the right. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. That's exactly where we want to be. Wow, nice.
It's a very nice color.
Well, you picked him. You picked him.
I have created them myself. Of course, I have tried them all. I tried so many combinations before I found the one that works best for me. So it's a very nice color to use on like of any flowers, roses or anything. And you can also use it like for a nice crown.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Gerard Macias says it's beautiful.
Thank you. Okay.
Well,
So,
in the spirit of this, I'm going to give a 20% discount for all Craze products.
woo,
Call Linnea 20. There you
yay!
go.
Yay!
Always a good idea.
That sounds terrific. So that was the rose garden. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we do the next one? I'm picking this aside.
Hi, Bianca.
And the next one, the next one is this one. I wanted a flower palette that had a lot of different colors and that would work for flowers, leaves, anything. But of course, you can use it for other things than the flowers, of course. So I have to think about it all. So, but this one is more purple in color, and it is called Lavender. Okay, I'm going to show you something I have. So here it is.
There it is.
See, lavender. Okay, It's a very nice color to have. Same as I wanted something that didn't only work on one side, but it would work great for the other side as well. So that's why I wanted to show you that it's two completely different flowers you can create with the same one stroke. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we take something next. I'm just dipping my brush in water, put off some excess water, and I'm going to load it. I like to load with the light color on the tip, but of course, if you have like this brush that isn't angled, you can take whichever. It doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't.
No. Going to load this one. So we can create something with the light color on top.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have it on this.
And this is Linnea's collection. So this is what we're looking at today.
Yes. My very own collection. I'm so proud of it, you know.
Great question. Now you have it each one individual. I'm not sure I understand that. I think yes, I think this will answer your question, I believe.
It's a very nice color as well. And you can create like roses or whichever you want with this. Okay. So this is lavender.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got next. Oh, it's the yellow one. It's called Daffodil. Looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a yellow one stroke with a little bit of brown in it.
Mm-hmm.
It is daffodil. Perfect for Easter flowers. Okay. Let's see. I'll take the big one stroke brush again.
Okay.
Have any one of you tried the palette? I would love to see some pictures.
We just came out with it about a week ago. I don't know if everybody's got it yet.
But the palette.
Oh, that's true. Oh,
palette.
yeah. The original palette. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Of course. Sorry, I was thinking there was something else. Thinking about the new palette. Yeah, that'd be great.
You can always tag me in, Blake. We love to see it.
Well, I think you do need these paints in West Texas. I think for sure. Heather says I use it on all the time. So versatile. That is pretty.
Ta-da. And if you want to have the dark part of the outside, it can look something like this.
Try to put it more in the middle of the board, please. Yeah, like right there. Perfect. Good. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lisa says, ditto. I have bought 3 of these palettes now. I use them for everything. So versatile.
Yay. Thank you.
And Marna said, this is the one I've been waiting to see. There we go.
So excited to show you. So here it is. It's a beautiful color combination. Not too yellow, but very, very soft.
And you're using a 1-inch flat, right?
Yes, this was the 1-inch because I wanted
Oh,
to show
that's an
you.
angle brush, right?
Yes, it's an angle 1-inch brush. So that's because I want to show you the whole cake and not just 3.
And what's the name of that cake, please?
This one is Daffodil.
Daffodil. And the code on the discount is Linnea 20. I'll put it in. The link should work, but if it doesn't, I'll put it in the message.
So, and I can show you also some stuff I have made with the daffodil. So you can see here. You can use
and
it
it's good for a
different.
week. Connie said she didn't know about that color combination, but she sure thinks that's beautiful. So
thank you. Thank you. So the next one I'm going to show you is the blue one.
Can you use a 3/4-inch angle brush to do these designs? Yes,
of course.
But you know, we're working on trying to get a 3/4-inch container, and that's coming, but it's going to take months. So you can actually use a 3/4-inch brush because that's better on smaller faces.
Like I always use a 3/4-inch brush, but I have created these colors so that you can choose if you want some more yellow, it will skip the white part. And if you want something lighter, you just move it up and you will skip this part. So if you're using a 3/4-inch with just the light part of it, see, a little more water.
Mary says, beautiful colors would be fun. I would spend all day playing with it. Lots of love.
And lots of love to you too. So of course you can, it will be a little bit lighter. But if you are moving it down, like this, you will not have that white part. It's a little bit darker. And if you want, you can just put it in the middle. Then you will get a little bit of the dark and a little bit of the white. That's what I usually do when I have this on the job. And you will get them all. Okay. So it can be like 3 different ones then. So of course you can use a 1/2 inch if you only want to make like some leaves or anything. So for when I'm on the job, I usually use this one for children to do like rainbows. But if I'm doing an adult design, maybe a belly painting or decolletage or anything, of course you can use this big brush as well. Okay. Does that make any sense?
It does. Marna says, so beautiful. LOL, they are looking awesome. I forgot I was waiting to see them all. That's true.
So the next one, it is the blue one. It looks like this. And it has a little bit of shimmering in it. It's very, very beautiful. It is called Bluebell. And I use this one all the time for, I like to use it for flowers, but I also use it like for Elsa, Princess Crown, and anything that is blue. So let me show you some things you can create with it, like this. So it's like, so you can make like some nice roses, or if you have the lightest part on the outside or the darkest one. Here is some bluebells. Okay. Show you. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm just going to rinse my brush a bit.
Always a good idea.
This. Okay. And now we can make something. And if you want something with the darkest part, just remove this so you can see.
That's pretty. You could move that a little bit more into the middle. Yeah, thank you.
Also make like a okay.
Okay.
That one is the blue one. It's a really pretty. I really like when I have like a super light color on top and a super dark color on the bottom, because I like the big contrast of it. I want it to pop. I want it to really pop.
Makes sense.
Okay. So that was the blue one. So in this,
so pretty,
in the
says
palette, so in the palette, I created 12 different ones, and now we have managed to show 4 of them. So we have some left, okay? Next one is this one. It is called Romantic Lily, and it was a very nice surprise when I got the cake, because I had a theory of
yeah, Connie,
what I wanted to
these
do with it.
are included in the flower palette as well. So these are, you can buy these individually, or they're also included in the flower palette. That's them.
Here is the flower palette. So,
and Connie, if you scroll up, there's a code up there for a coupon code for 20% off of Craze.
This one is called Romantic Lily. It was a very nice surprise for me when I created it, because if you look with it here, it doesn't look, I don't know, it's not like, oh wow, I must have that color. But when you are trying it, it's fabulous. It's one of my absolutely favorite ones. And I'm going to show you why. Here it is.
Why?
Romantic Lily. So this cake turned out better than I thought it would. So here it is. Romantic Lily. It has some lovely, lovely colors because I love the little tiny bit of orange and beige in it. And the dark like plum in the bottom. It's such a nice color. And it got also some UV in it. So it can create some very, very nice flowers with it. Okay. It's super nice.
Very nice.
I'm going to show you how lovely this is. Lucky me that I have so many practice board now. Like
That's good. You have a lot of practice boards. That's handy.
So I'm going to load it. If you have any if you have tried the palette and you have any favorites, it will be very nice and funny to see which one that is your favorite. So if you have tried the palette, please type in your favorite.
Okay.
Like this. Okay. And I'm going to show you.
Is there a version without UV? No, I don't think so.
No.
No. Someone missed the blue. Which one was that? What was the name of the blue?
Bluebell.
Bluebell. Romantic Lily is Lisa's favorite.
Yay. Yeah, it is so lovely to use on these color flowers.
Right. That is great. That is beautiful, says Mary. It is true. It is beautiful.
I'm going to show you how it looks like in UV as well.
And Connie Max loves that color combination.
Oh, let me show you.
Bianca Luna says, I like making snakes with that green color cake. Okay.
So here it is.
There we are.
It's a nice color combination.
It is.
Okay, and that one was Romantic Lily. It is in the palette. It is number 5. Okay.
Which brush brand are you using?
I have different kinds of brand in my brush case. But this one I have here, it's from Holland.
From Holland. And what's the name of the brand? In case this
it's Face Paint Short EU.
Okay. Facepaintshop.eu.
Yes. So
okay,
it's
there we go.
like a normal 1-inch short angled one. And when I'm doing butterflies, I like to have a flat brush that is not angled with a little bit longer bristles. So then I use this one. It's from Natalie Davis' collection. It's also, but this one is 3/4 inch, I think.
Branson says, I love that palette. I don't know the name of it, but the blue one I'm using for a Western wear grand opening. I'm doing it this weekend. Great.
Nice, the bluebell.
The bluebell, pretty fitting for a Western wear. And then, the name of the palette is the Flower Bouquet.
Flower bouquet palette.
The Linnea's Flower Bouquet palette. And Heather Malone says, I can't pick just one, but if I must, tropical hibiscus or spring leaf. It's a tough choice. Tough choices.
Spring leaf. Spring leaf is beautiful as well. I'm going to show that one too. Next one is the tropical hibiscus.
They're speaking of hibiscus. Yeah, that's a popular one.
Yes, it's a
For those of you guys that are going to be at Max convention in St. Louis, I will be there as well.
So I really, really like this. I wanted to have a typical tropical one, and I've tried some before, and I don't think that they pop as much as I want. And some of them are a bit dark, so I wanted to have with the white on top, and with the dark here. And for this color, it's a lot of UV in it. So I'm going to show you how
I'll be doing it Max. I will be selling Craze face paint. That's what I will be doing at Max, selling some balloons, hanging out with you lovely people. And
here is the tropical hibiscus color. It's really, really beautiful, right?
Yep. And Bluebell is great ice cream. That was an ice cream I grew up with in Austin. It was fantastic. It was great ice cream. So it's not just though we at facepaint.com do not recommend using the Bluebell split cake as ice cream.
No.
No. Doesn't taste the same, I promise.
I'm going to load this one.
That'll be great. I'd love to meet you, Branson. The tropical UV is stunning, says Sarah.
Thank you.
Got to say, it was a great joy working with Linnea. She has been an absolute trooper on this stuff. She came up with all these fabulous designs. It was really, really fun working with her.
Thank you, Blake. You're making me blush.
Well, we can't see that, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
So here it is. You can see how it looks like in UV.
Oh, Mary asked, can you paint around the eyes with the UV ones? Well, truth is about UV is everybody paints everywhere. And even though the label says you're not supposed to use it on skin and you can only use it on hair and special effects, everybody's been using it for years.
Yes, I think it's just because there are no group testing or something like this for it for the skin, but it's I always use neon paints. I love to use them as long as it's like face paints like these ones. So so that was this one. Okay. So that was the tropical hibiscus. Okay. And now we're going to show.
Mina says, what beautiful colors, and I love your strokes. Your one strokes.
You. Just to watch. So next one is also one of my favorites. It's called
that was the question was, what would you do for a boy with that color?
Which one? The tropical?
I'm not sure.
I have a lot of boys that are picking the hibiscus flower, or if you're just doing it like a sunset and some palm trees. They love it.
The last color. Yeah.
That one, yes.
Okay.
It's nice to have just a stroke around the eye and then some palm trees.
Okay.
I love it. Or this one in combination with tribal art. It's They would look like Maui in Moana. So this one, it is called
Sarah says that
Viola.
tropical UV is stunning.
Thank you. I'm really pleased with it. It turned out great. And this one,
Mary, about your insurance, I don't know. It depends where you are and depends on your insurance. So I wouldn't want to answer that without knowing anything about your insurance. But you know, in the UK, I think it's a problem. And I don't know where it is. I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
this one is called Viola.
Viola.
Here is some viola flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a very nice color to use on both sides. Very cute. I'm going to show you. We're going to load it so you can see.
So okay. Did these look creamier than Fusion? I would hope so, but I think they're probably similar, I would say. And in terms of the dome strokes that we're talking about, let me get you a list of these. All of them have the 20% discount, I believe. So let me see.
You can just search Linnea on facepaint.com. Then you get all the best stuff. So this is Viola.
Yeah, these are them. Here you go. Okay. Somebody tried the code. It worked fine. Got some goodies. Great.
Ooh.
And we end the program with any colors used in today's recap. Basically, everything that on that link I just sent you is everything she's using today. That's it.
I created the three.
And we're going to send you an email of this video if you want to watch it again. I know there are so many products of UV face painting. I don't use them, and I do use them. It's just kind of ambiguous, I guess. It is ambiguous. There's a law passed in the United States called MOCRA, and it's a makeup law, and they're saying they're not going to be able to use UV face paints. But there's a small business exemption, which I'm going with, and hopefully that'll work. But they're leaning on a lot of things. I don't think they're going to mess with me, though.
So this one was the Viola.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's a great design, too.
I really like the color combinations. I love the purple against the yellow and the little tiny white in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a very nice color.
They are.
So that is the Viola. And now I'm going to show you the last one that had
Mary, love that one. So beautiful. That's true.
So the last one that has a flower name, it is this one. It is called Poppy Field. It is It is a lovely red color with some dark here and some white to make it pop. And like I said before, if you're using like a 3/4 inch and you just want to pick up the red and not the white, you can just put it here. Then you will not get the white. And if you want a lighter flower, you're just pulling this one up, and then you won't get the black part, the bottom. Then you would just get this like burgundy type of color here. So it's perfect for red roses as well, and some Christmas roses.
Poinsettias. I think I say it. Poinsettias, something like that.
Yes, that's the name. I can't pronounce it in English.
I can't pronounce it in English, it turns out either. So we have that in common.
We have another word for that in Sweden.
I would hope. I would hope.
In Sweden, it is called julstjärna. So here is the poppy vision. I'm going to show you. Here you can see some red roses. So, okay. Picking up a board. Starting to load it. I'm using the 1-inch brush because I want to show you the whole cake, okay? But you can imagine how it would look like if you skip one part.
It's like you're right. It's like Worcestershire sauce. I can't say that. I can't.
I can not me. I won't even try. It's mission impossible.
Impossible. It's impossible to say. You're absolutely right. Okay. Can you move that a little bit more to your left? No, your other left. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
I'll show you how it will look like when you're doing.
I have a question. Some people use spray to activate the paint, but I see that your brush is already wet. Can you share a tip so I don't drip or smudge the colors? Thanks.
Of course. So, let me show you. See if you can see. I have a cup with dirty water here. I'm rinsing the whole brush. Then I have one cup with more clean water. So I'm rinsing it again because I have like a 2 rinse system. And then the whole one is wet, and I will just dab it on a towel so I don't have it too wet. Then it would be great to start loading. And if I would need some more of it, I'm just dipping the very, very tip of the brush in water, or you can use a spray bottle and just spritz the brush. So avoid spritzing here because then it can easily smudge. I like to spritz this instead, or just dip the very tip. I think that is what I do the most. Just dip the very tip. And I use a towel to so it's not too wet. And if I'm starting to loading and I see, uh-oh, this is too wet, then I'm just going to dab my brush on a towel and it would get better. Okay. So that one is the poppy field. Like for Christmas, it's great to do those kind of, I will use like a lighter color.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, says Facebook user. I think that's Patty. I think that's who you are.
Everyone has different techniques of how to load it, but I think that one is what I have learned from the beginning to wet the paint, dab it on a towel, then starting to load. And if you need a little bit more water, just dip the very tip of it. And if you need less water, just dab the brush on a towel.
Just let you know you got about 14 minutes.
Okay, it's no problem. We only have the leaves yet.
Which green did you use, summer or winter?
I'm going to show you the leaf colors now.
Okay. So Branson said it's so funny to see beautiful flowers with that one stroke. I use that for gashes and cuts.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. Love it. I have in the spooky palette that I created, I have this one here. That one. I use for scars. It's great for scars and like for like ripped Spider-Man design. But of course you can use this one as well. It's lovely cake. Like I said, you can use it for so much more than just flowers.
Okay.
So, and now I'm going to show.
She dips her finger. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, please.
Sorry, what did you say?
Marcia said she wanted me to say, I dip my finger in the water and then touch the brush to it, wet it, and that way the bristles, I wet the bristles higher up instead of just the tip. Better control how much water goes in the brush. Then just wipe it off with my finger on my towel. There you go.
Yes. When I'm on a job, I can easily just do that one little bit. Okay, it's too dry, or okay, that's too wet, before I'm starting to do a design on a kid. So it's the same when I'm using like a finger sponge. I always try on my hand first to see that it's not too wet, so I don't ruin the design.
Marlene's watching this on her break.
Now I'm going to show you all these are my leaves colors.
Okay.
So this one is spring leaf, summer leaf, autumn leaf, and winter leaf. So I'm going to take the leaves off so you can see the beautiful colors. Here, the only one that has a little bit of neon in it is the summer, because this one fits perfect with the tropical one. Okay. The rest is non-neon.
You can't see it here. Okay, you're looking for a link to the palette? Sure.
So I'm going to show you some. So here we got so this is the spring leaf. Looks like this. It's a bit of like light green and blue in it. And here is the summer leaf. Looks like this. And then we got the the autumn leaf.
There's someone also with the name Linnea as well, although not spelled the same way. It should be added.
And here is the winter leaf.
Okay.
It's a bit like so I'm going to show you on my last board. It's just a skin colored board. Okay. For you all. I'm going to start with the spring leaf. One of my favorites. Okay. It looks like this. Okay. And now I'm going to show you the summer leaf. That one that looks like this.
Okay.
For leaves, I like to, I often use, like for roses, I have the darkest part on the outside, but sometimes it's very nice to have both of it when you're doing a design. So I can just switch the brush.
There you go.
Okay. Yes. So this one is summer leaf. This one.
Huh?
And now we only have 2 more to go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the autumn leaf. This one is also one of my favorites.
Okay. Branson says,
Well,
thanks for the link. That's a great price for the palette with everything you get. And probably makes more sense instead of me trying to use the floral palette for random things. Great.
and now I'm going to show you some of this one. It's so beautiful, right? So here it is, the autumn leaf. And now the last one, winter leaf. It's great for those, for roses and for like Christmas flowers. When I'm on a job, I can easily go with just a 5/8 inch one and just pick up these darker parts. It's very lovely as well. Now I'm showing the whole cake.
That is the one is all you need for Fall Fest. That's true.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So that's the winter leaf. So, and if you are just doing like on a rose, it's lovely to pick up just these parts with the smaller brush here, like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The pictures. The all the leaf paints. Okay. So just to show you them all. So we got winter leaf, autumn leaf, summer leaf, spring leaf. Those are the leaf colors.
Awesome. Andrea has a question. What do you think I'm doing wrong? On every face paint I do, the paint looks a little cracked on kids' faces. Should I add a little more water or load my brush more?
I think sometimes when you are using too much water, it can be quite, it can be thin. And if you don't get but if you're using too much water, it can easily be too messy or too thick. So, but I would like to use, if it cracks easily, I would just put the time to load it better so the brush is really loaded. So, not too dry, not too wet.
Okay.
Load it. Take your time to load it. The kids can wait that extra seconds.
There you go. That's the answer.
So here are them all.
There they all are.
It's the same like for the palette, but just in
Yeah.
single cakes.
Okay, perfect. Your timing, as always, is excellent.
Ah, I know.
Yeah, that's so modest. Well, thank you, Linnea, for showing this off. We're gonna have her back next week to show off her new palette, and so we'll have obviously a coupon code around that as well.
It's amazing. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. So
No.
same bat time, same bat channel. And on Monday, we're going to have a wonderful webinar. It's going to be a little earlier than usual. We're going to be doing girl bling designs with Amanda Careford at it says on our foolishly on our website 5:30, but it really should be 4:30. And okay, thank you very much, everybody. And I will talk to you guys next Monday. Okay, hope all's well. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks very much, Linnea.
Thank you.